Get your fitty, bitch. Get your fitty, nigga. 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 Get your fitty, bitch. I'm get your fitty, nigga. Get your fitty, bitch. I'm get your fitty, nigga. Get your fitty, bitch. I'm get your fitty, nigga. I'm get your fitty, bitch. I'm get your fitty, nigga. I'm get the block, nigga. I gotta get my fitty. How it come? Evil thought up on the streets, licking busters with the gun. Shit, I got.
Yes, sir. We are back. It's your favorite partner, them, to Get Your Fetty Entertainment Podcast. It's your boy. Y'all might love me, I might not. Nemo, you know what I'm saying? We out here, we living good. You know I got my partner next to me. What's going on, boy?
Always cozy. It's your boy KB.
Yes, sir.
Lovely Friday we have in here.
Something like that.
Oh yeah,
Something like that. But we making the best of it. You know what I'm saying? We having a good day right now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all give us a follow on Instagram at Gyfe Entertainment. Y'all make sure y'all show us some love. We got the link for the last episode on here. But today is a great day because we got our first official guest on the episode. You know what I'm saying? We got it.
Make
a
it
round
clap.
of applause. You know what I mean?
Make it clap.
This the homie, you know what I mean, from back whenever it was just day one. Just know that.
Yes, sir.
She here
yes,
alive
sir.
and well. This is my dog Cricket. What's happening? What's up?
happening, bro? What's going on?
Nothing much, man. We kicking it, we going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let these folks know who you is. What's up? What's going on?
It's Big Craig. You already know from Clayco, Southside. Y'all know what it is, Jurassic Park. Y'all go ahead and follow me on Instagram at Craig. It's CRICKK3T.
Yes, sir. So look, man, this is one of them episodes where we sit back, we chill, we have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? We got our first guest on here, so make her feel welcome. You know what I'm saying? Got her in the element. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The drive was straight.
Yes, sir. You know, it was pretty smooth other than that damn traffic.
Yeah, mine went smooth. I was in traffic.
Fucking Atlanta, you know. Atlanta.
What's new?
Nothing at all. That's the crazy part, bro.
All you can do is just try to survive out there. It's dangerous.
Yeah, it is. Very.
You hear over there talking about Jurassic Park. I've been hearing that a little too much since I've been out here.
Yes,
like
sir, Jurassic Park, Southside. Yeah. Clayco, that's where I'm from.
shout out because when I was hearing it before, I didn't never hear a rapper say it, but Lotto said it on the remix to that Amaretta track. She
Yeah.
said it on that Jurassic Park. She was like, "Hey, we still here. I don't care."
Yes, sir, Derez Deshawn from there.
Yeah, Facts.
Flocka from there.
yeah,
Sierra from Clayco.
yeah.
Everybody from Clayco. Everybody love Clayco. They say Clayco
Respect.
is non-Atlanta. But hey, bro, it don't matter because we don't want to be Atlanta. We is Clayco. You talking about
Respect.
Southside. I'm very proud.
Yeah, I ain't from out here, so yeah, I ain't got nothing to rep like that. Y'all excuse our homie in the background. He wanted to be on the show, but we couldn't. You know what I'm saying? He ain't want to talk about what we want to talk about, and we like, bro, you not the.
He's the unruly one.
Yeah. So he's just part of the show in the background, trying to give us his 2 cents. But nah, jumping
Smiling
into
wave,
it.
my boy. Smiling wave.
On God, keep it cute and cuddly, my boy. Nah, so look, yeah, let's jump into it. So, Cricket, ours was really like, it wasn't that long ago, but I met you in school at VSU. That's when Cricket was Cricket.
Yeah, that was a different person back then. That was a completely different person. You know, about us, the state Crit was a completely different person. I can say that.
It got real out there.
Yeah.
It got real.
Hey, that post grad life, boy.
Different.
It's different.
Did it hit you hard?
Boy,
Yeah.
that shit hit me hard as fuck.
But before that, you know what I'm saying? Before we get into that, you graduated, you did your thing, you know what I'm saying? You got up out of there. You did what you had to do.
Yes, sir. Long 5 years. Long 5 years. But I made it. That's all that mattered. I did it.
So in school, how is it? How did you kind of adapt to college coming out of high school? Like, you know,
Oh boy, I hopped right in. It was straight because my senior year of high school, we started the group me, you know, the
Yeah,
phase.
yeah.
We started the group me in November, senior year. So it was a whole bunch of us. And then at one point, it was like separate ones being made, and you like talking to different people
Yeah.
on the side.
Hey,
So it was like when we came in, we already had like, you know, some folk like, bro, like you my partner. We might not have met in person yet, but you my partner.
yeah,
So I jumped right in. I had hella partners. Gang, full gang. Y'all, oh my B. Full gang, you know, that was freshman year shit. Georgia Hall. Yes, sir.
yeah. Y'all used to get that. Yeah,
We used to get down. We
It
used to boy, it used to be, college was great. Everybody always talk about like their college experience was trash or they hate their school, and it's really what you make it, man. Like if you sitting around moping about it,
You
it's
ain't
gonna be
yeah,
trash.
yeah.
Because Valdosta didn't have nothing,
At all.
but we was lit all
Bruh,
the time.
It was really like I ain't gonna say like a just dead time. It was stuff to do there for people who from there, you know what I'm saying, who enjoy stuff like that. But
And if you knew where to go,
yeah,
Yeah, but if you like somebody coming from here, I mean, I'm from the country. I mean, I was born in Arkansas, so you know,
Yeah.
I know the country. But at that point, I have been in the city for the
Facts.
rest of my life. Like, damn. Like, so when I get back to that, it's a culture shock. It's like, damn, I can't go at 2 a.m. to go get something to eat.
facts.
Like-
and there was a lot of them times.
Because everything
Damn.
closed at 10 o'clock.
yeah. I
Parties
remember those
shut down at
days.
2 o'clock every time.
Yeah,
Hey, they let you run to 2 o'clock. At 1:59, the police pulling up like, hey, y'all, it's
Time
time.
to go.
It's
It's a boring
time.
night.
So the only place you can go is
I
Waffle
hate
House, and
cities like
everybody
that.
at Waffle House.
The city I'm from is like that. In Pittsburgh,
yeah.
clubs close at 2.
Yeah.
Downtown. That shit
That
trash.
shit.
Now see KB, my boy, he went to the military. But I know a lot of folks in the military. They
Same.
when they, you know what I'm saying, when y'all finally come out of basic and y'all are what in the barracks, that's what it is. And y'all in there?
We just call them dorms.
Yeah, well, that's why I was getting at.
That's
Like
what
y'all
I was-
compare
they
it
were
to
just like those.
like, bro.
They look like Centin.
Oh,
Because
God.
I've seen some. They look like Centin.
My brother, he be telling me about some wild nights he done had. They comparable to some of the stuff we done been.
And I believe it because you see some stuff in college, man.
Man,
It'd be stuff you've never thought you would ever see in life.
At
Like you
all.
see it on TV and you think it's a joke. And then you get to college and you like, oh my
Oh
God.
no, these folks
Like,
doing this for real.
I hope my parents never find out about this shit. My mom doesn't need to know that I know these things or I've
all.
experienced these things.
At
She
all.
doesn't need to know. Mama, if
A
you
wild
ever
life.
listen to this, please turn it off.
we ain't gonna go no further. But I know exactly what you're talking about. Hey man, I feel like I jumped right into it as well. Like as soon as I got there, I just clicked with a couple people and we just meshed well and we just kept it going.
Yeah,
And then everybody who joined in, it was just like a perfect blend. And it's like we had a squad, we just did us. Just chilling.
Mesh so well.
And then I was there for 5 years. So like
Facts.
every year it just
That
got better.
sounds just like
Yeah,
me.
you live in there. Like
Yeah,
you gotta.
you can't. I mean, yeah, there's times I hated it. It's fucking like the worst part of Florida. It's the worst side of Florida to be on. We're in the Panhandle,
Facts.
but it was cool.
I ended up. I was at Benedict my freshman year, so out there was a little like it was kind of the same because I grew up my last 2 years of high school in Macon. So going from Macon to Columbia, where that area is, I mean, it's kind of the same. So it was comfortable. But when I transferred to Valdosta, it was like I went there with one of my homies. He was already there, who I graduated high school with. So at first, I didn't really get into much. It was just whatever he was doing because I'm new out here. I don't know what's going on. But it just happened to be one homecoming. I think it was 2015 homecoming. And I linked with some dudes. And after that, it was like I really started finding my way around the school. And yeah.
See, mine, like, okay, college for me, like, at the beginning, it was always something. You know, because stuff started getting real.
Facts.
Like, you just get out of high school, stuff started getting real, so it's kind of, like, hard to cope.
On God,
So,
yeah.
like, my freshman year, like, it was fun, but at the same time, I was going through a lot of stuff with the fam and everything like that. So, it was like, damn, like,
Yeah.
Okay. So it would be times I did isolate, but overall, like, as long as it was the class of 20, I was chilling with it. Class of 20, we was tight as fuck freshman year, and then everybody started beefs and breaking off and doing all of that.
I done seen that happen too many times.
It was crazy.
It sometimes it be the people that you don't even think would either, switch up or be doing this because of this person just because they want to get some recognition or something. I'm like, bro, y'all doing too much.
You see a lot of different personalities when you get there. You see like how grimy people really can be.
Yeah.
Because it was when we got there. Because me and Sid, we've always
A lot of
been
different
friends.
personalities.
Me and Sid have been friends since we were in elementary school.
Oh yeah. Facts.
We came in knowing each other like, I got you, you got me. And we had like different friend groups, and it would always turn into something and we would just fall out. So me and her looking like, is it us? Like at this point, is it us? But then we would start telling people like why we were falling out with these people, and people was like, oh, they tripping.
Yeah, they tripping.
So we like, oh, okay, so we not tripping. Like it ain't us. Like we not tripping. But we ended up finding a group of friends, female friends, and we still locked in.
Yeah.
Shout out to sisterhood.
Y'all cool. Y'all got a lot of memories together. But y'all get the posts and stuff, and I'll be like, bro, they have done a lot, and that's probably not even the half that
It's
they're
not.
posting.
Y'all haven't seen the half because most of the stuff we can't even record because it be happening so fast. And we don't think to be like, hey, pick up your phone and record it real quick.
Exactly.
But we still bring it up though.
We was just talking about that. The last episode we was just talking about that, bro. You in the moment.
Yeah,
You
like
ain't
that
finna
be
take
the
the
best
phone
moments. Like I'd be like, bro, I don't even want nobody to see this because this is like our thing at this point. This was funny because us, like it be some, we be on some spontaneous stuff, like sitting around making random noises or quoting a show. Or singing a song just because somebody said a certain word, so we just sing a song.
Or roasting people.
Facts. Now roasting,
or me and Nia
So we
when
always
we get
gotta
to
throw in
hit
a
fighting,
session.
because me and Nia be fighting.
Y'all goofy, bro. Y'all funny as hell.
But hey, I can say this: that's the funniest motherfucker I've ever met.
She funny, bro. She. I don't know.
It's just natural.
Yeah.
Like, she don't be trying.
Exactly.
It just be like, bro, why did you just say that? like, she's that funny. Like, she says whatever just pops in her head.
Yep.
But it just be hilarious.
And sometimes it
because
be
she
random.
So dead ass. She be dead ass. But you always know that you finna get something straight up from her. Because she says what on her mind. Whatever pops in, that's what she's saying. So you know it's genuine with her.
So with the things like, from college or being in the military, and you graduated, you're out, you know what I'm saying? How does the I'm gonna ask you first, especially coming out of the military aspect, like how does life as far as your friends or even just day to day kind of change when you out? Like did it take you time to adjust, or did you just pop back into reality quick?
No, it took me a little bit. Everybody live their own life, so it's not the same when you don't see people on a day to day anymore.
Yeah.
It's not like you forget. It's just
When you see them,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we speak when we speak.
Yeah.
We show love how we show love. And if we don't, we don't. If we do, we do. It's cool,
It's just not the same.
Either it was a brotherhood and a friendship or a sisterhood, or it was nothing. But the memory's still gonna be there.
have you ever been able to like link and get out with the majority or like of people that you used to know back before, or just maybe?
I seen a lot of the homies.
For real.
Seen a bunch of them.
I done met two of them. I met two of them that, well,
Facts.
yeah, I met two of them, but both of them cool, especially Sam. Yeah. That's the partner right there.
Yes.
All right with Sam.
That's my best friend from high school.
Yeah, that means cool, bro. So now for us, a little different.
Yeah.
Because military versus college, same thing, but they just go by different type of rules or whatever it is. Yeah. Ours is still civilian life, just put in school form.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
like a small community.
You feel me?
Like
yeah,
your own community.
Because it's crazy because it reflects social media.
Yeah. Most definitely.
I first got on Twitter, bro. At first, when I first learned about Twitter, my cousin put me on. And it was just a bunch of random stuff on my Twitter. Once I got to Benedict and people started, that was 2012. People still was kind of grasping Twitter. Once I got to Valdosta, and it's funny because I got on Valdosta because I was doing the hashtag for VSU 16. It was a roast battle on Twitter the summer I was transferring to Valdosta State. And it was because, you know, it's VSU and another VSU, Virginia State.
Oh yeah.
So people was getting the hashtags mixed up. So everybody was like, "Nah, who is you?" Da da da. Oh, nah, she VSU, Virginia State. She ain't Valdosta State.
Oh, they're not the real VSU.
Right.
I'm like, man,
it turned into a roast battle. That was
There's stuff like that going
after
on.
that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
VSU Twitter
VSU
is
Twitter lit.
epic. Well, it was back in
Yeah,
its golden
yeah.
era. VSU Twitter, it just went up, especially on breaks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think
bro.
the last best VSU Twitter had to be Third Shift. I think that was probably the last.
But you want to know
best
what was
thing.
so crazy? I couldn't even participate in third shift because I had a job that I had to be at 4:30 a.m.
Ooh, yeah.
every day. So I would be like, bro, they finna just be getting started, bro. When I'm going to work, they gonna be going to sleep. I was going to sleep at 7 o'clock just so I could do that.
Third Shift. It sounds like what it is.
It was
it was late night Twitter and anything went, anything
Yes.
goes.
Like, you
it
say-
don't matter.
like-
Say what you want. Shoot your shot with who you want to shoot your shot with. People talking reckless. People
Oh,
talking
yeah.
like, bro.
But
Third
I
shift was
remember,
wild.
I remember when I was living in Georgia Hall freshman year, and it was me and some of the homies. We was in the lobby, and we was like, okay, let's do a VSU Twitter Awards.
Yo,
That
so
was-
y'all.
We did that in 2016.
Y'all started, bruh.
We did that. Class of 2020 was the littest class for VSU. I'm sorry to say that. We came at the tail end of old VSU, and we came in like
Y'all-
lit as fuck.
Y'all
'cause
came in lit. Yeah,
we
nah.
had some heavy hitters for
Y'all
VSU
did.
20.
Y'all did.
But we did the VSU 20 awards, bro, and we was really like, we was going in like we was
Yeah.
like best twerker. We was like most likely to get caught up. We
It was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
VSU, we had nicknames for certain people, like
Got to.
and everybody know. Like when we say, I'm not gonna say them right now because I'm not gonna put shorties out. You know,
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna be respectful, but it was some nicknames, and if I said them, like some of the homies would be like, "Oh, I know who that is." Like I know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like VSU 20, we was really like when we was actually messing with each other, we was actually lit.
I lost everybody's classification though. Like I didn't really know who was who.
Yeah,
Everybody just kind of meshed, and it was like I didn't know people because I'm normally used to being the youngest person.
yeah.
So when I'm starting to kick it with folks. I'm starting to realize like, okay, I'm 21 at this point, and this person I've been kicking it with for like 3 to 6 months. I'm thinking they like 23. They come out, they 19 years old.
Facts.
I'm like, dang, I didn't know y'all was this young.
It'd be
And it was
just like that,
see,
too.
I'm used to being the oldest because my birthday is always at
Ooh, that just
the
blushing,
beginning of the school year, so I'm always one of the oldest people in the grade.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get there and I'm hanging out with people, and I'm thinking like they 20, 19 years old like me, so I'm like, yeah, like I'm chilling with you,
Facts.
hanging out with me, like we tight.
We cool.
And then
You
they
got-
come out, they 27. I'm like, what the? Ooh,
Yeah.
like you 27? Like, bro, like
I don't even be questioning it because I'm like, I mean, shit, you cool as fuck.
yeah,
Yeah.
like.
Hey, man, shout out to you. I appreciate you, man. You kept it real. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I know it'd be like that, bro. My dad didn't go to the military till he was 30. A lot of people go in the military right out of high school. You
Yeah.
30 around a bunch of 18, 19-year-olds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
I joined at 19.
at some point you probably don't even know. It might be a 30, 35-year-old who look young. You done been chopping it up with bro, kicking it with bro. You 19. Y'all cool. You found out bro 32. You be like, dang.
Like, it'd be the Kevin Hart. Damn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh God. So like, all right. So then now, I know especially like coming out of school because when you come out of the military, you're coming out of your career. in the military. When you coming out of school, you going into your career.
We're trying.
Right. So military versus school. So coming out of the military, going just, you don't have to abide by these rules. You don't have to do this. Did you wild out, or did it hit you hard and you have to really like sit down and figure some things out?
It was a controlled. It was a controlled thing.
What you mean? Like you had to have self control, or you just had to, or like you already had everything worked out, kinda, and you.
No, definitely didn't have everything work out. It was a long process because right when I got out, quarantine had started.
Oh yeah.
So it was like I only had like, I want to say,
it's a whole nother thing in itself.
2 to 3 weeks of freedom. Plus, the week that I got out, I had a job lined up Monday, so it was like I was straight. So it was like everything I did after that was just under control. I was just chilling. Like I still did what I wanted to do, but like I wasn't just wilding.
Yeah. I know.
And I was in a relationship at the time too. So
yeah. I remember that thing. But
don't laugh, nigga.
No, I laughed at her. Because she made it. Yeah. But now on the flip side, coming out of school. Now me, I didn't graduate. I ended up having a kid, so I came out of school. Yeah. We'll get into that because it ties into the next point. But for you, like, how was it graduating, being lit like that? Because graduation, regardless, is always going to be lit. And then now trying to get into your field of work and everything. Let me see. I can't just
squall. Technical difficulties. Just a small minor error,
See, we want to fuck up like right when we getting in it.
Yeah. It'll get edited though. There you go. This time. I'll just ask the question.
Alright.
So, so coming out of the military, like I said, you coming out your career. So on the flip side, when we're talking about school, you coming out of school off on your high horse. You done graduated, taking your pictures. You took some hard pictures.
Yeah.
Your pictures was hard, no cap. So taking your pictures, you're doing your graduation, you lit. Now how does that energy either carry into a career right away, or how does it shift to where you gotta, what I'm saying?
It online, it looked like it was like a quick process, but really that shit, I was on that high for maybe 48 hours.
Really?
And then boom, life just set in like.
Cause the next day type shit.
Yeah, like you wake up from the party, you sobered up, and you like, okay, I don't have class Monday, but like, what am I gonna do?
And this ain't just summer break.
Right,
if you ain't going straight into grad school, like this ain't summer break. This you done.
I can't nickel and dime it like that no more. I can't, because I left Valdosta before I graduated because quarantine and everything that was going on. Because I did the quarantine in Valdosta and I had a ball. but my time at Valdosta had just come to an end because you get to that point in your academic career when you're just tired of just doing the same thing. Bro, I'm anxious. I'm ready to be done.
Facts.
But you're not really thinking about what you're giving up. Because I said that's the last time I will ever live like that. I'll never be able to live like that again. Like kicking it with your friends, you just wake up and go out your door and your friends right there. Or they're 5-minute ride away. Like, your friends are like within vicinity of you. But now we're all spread out. I got friends in different states. I got friends that live around the corner. I don't even see for months because we working all the time. So we don't get to just stop and kick it no more.
And then living out here, everybody is at least 30 minutes away.
Exactly.
You be like, bro, I don't want to take that drive.
When you get off work, I'm like, bro, I'm trying to chill.
Facts.
But I am not trying to drive and then have to drive home. Like
because I know I'm finna sit over here
I'll
for a while.
FaceTime you.
Facts.
We'll link up at the special occasion. And see, that's the difference, and like that set in too. Like it kind of, because like I said, for the last 4 years, me and Sid have lived together.
Yeah.
So it's like we had a routine.
Facts.
And it was just it meshed. We meshed well together because we know each other so
Yeah,
well.
you lived with somebody for so long, y'all,
Yeah.
and especially if y'all like
we went
can
to
coexist.
we went
yeah.
to elementary, middle, and high school together. Then we went to college
Yeah,
together. Then
y'all-
and we lived together. She was my first, she wasn't my first roommate, but she was the first person I lived with off campus.
Facts.
And we had like a really good routine. But then coming out of that, I moved back home with my mom and her husband. So it's a different dynamic.
Yeah.
I can't do what I was doing in Valdosta.
Exactly.
I
Yes.
can't
Boy.
wake up, roll over, and smoke. I can't binge drink in the living room.
That was terrible for me too.
I can't have a pregame.
Because it was the same thing. Like you were saying, I had this conversation a while back in Valdosta, bro. Especially when you stayed in Blanton.
Yes.
Everybody is there.
Yes.
Like everybody.
Everybody's
all your
in
homies
walking
got
distance.
their own spot, or all of you and your homies got a spot together. Everybody's
Or
there.
you sleeping in your homie crib because I
Exactly.
done did that before too. Ain't
On
no
God.
shame in my game.
And it's like, it was one when I first moved out there, and me and my best friend at the time, like when I finally found a different friend group outside of him, these four lived in one apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So I was the homie that used to go over there because everybody was over there. So then now it's 5 of us over there. Eventually it's 6 of us. Then somewhere out of nowhere, the whole spot then turned into a kickback.
And see,
Like,
that's how it be. Like it just be on some random stuff. Like it literally what you doing or where you at text will turn into a big ass adventure.
Nigga said I was watching a movie. I turned around and there was a lot of people out.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how it starts, bro. This is the activator to every house party in or kickback in Valdosta. A motherfucker want to play spades.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it.
Yes.
Motherfucker
All right,
want to play
bro,
spades and smoke.
Bro, I get
And
on
drink.
table. I ain't worried about it,
Oh,
bro.
God.
Like, come on.
By that time, it's
With my partner.
It's a conversation that probably started with you and 3 other people because you and your boy probably good on the spades table.
And
Y'all talking shit to somebody else. It's amongst y'all 4. By the time y'all actually get to the house, and
Other
y'all
folks
get
are
to
just like, well, let me pull up.
cleaning
I got a
motherfucker.
bottle.
Pull up, bro. I got a bottle. I got some gas, bro. Next thing you know, from that 4, it's 50 motherfuckers in this apartment complex.
And we done got a DJ out of nowhere.
Facts, motherfucker done hopped on the ops.
We done got a DJ.
50 people.
We got the people in there. We
50
got
people.
like everybody in it. Like, and it don't matter what class you in.
And be
You
vibing
just
for
in there. We
real.
was
Who
vibing.
cares?
OVSU
Yeah.
used to go crazy.
Yeah, bro,
You remember
like-
that video that had went viral on Twitter back in like 2017 when we was in the ballrooms. And it was some event, and we was all dancing, and it was like that dance that like.
I think I know. I'm trying to see if I remember the video. I know what event you talking about.
We get turned up.
Oh, yeah, that's-
we get turned up.
You know that's
And
me
then
and Ed, bro.
And then Ed was in front in the video.
Yeah, bro.
and it went viral on Twitter, and everybody like, bro, is that an HBCU? We like, no,
Nah, bro.
We in PWI, like you know,
bro, but we lit.
Going to VSU, you wouldn't even know it was a PWI because the white kids went and did their own thing, and we did our own thing, and the only time we would connect would be Purple Haze.
And then like
Or at homecoming during
Purple
the
Haze
pep
homecoming,
rally.
Yeah, and then
In class,
In football.
if you like,
I was about to say y'all wouldn't fuck with them in class.
nah, I mean like
Damn, what
yeah,
they do to y'all?
But it wasn't never
was-
no hostility to no, but that's just how it worked out.
Well, I ain't gonna say that.
Not all the time.
'Cause
Certain people,
My
but
freshman
yeah.
year, like they went crazy. Like
I haven't really seen too many of
And-
my folks scuffle with the white people.
on the boys'
I've
side
met
of
a-
the lounge. They wrote the niggers are taking over Valdosta
Aw.
on the bathroom stall in 2016, my freshman year. I'm like, bro, come on. I lived on the 6th floor of Georgia,
Yeah.
and I
The
remember
sixth
one day,
floor? What?
6th
Oh, yeah.
floor, and I lived all the way down on the
dorms.
end.
I ain't never
It was
been in no
6
dorm
floors.
like that.
It was
Yeah,
6 floors.
she was at the penthouse.
Like, look,
She was on
look,
top
I was
floor.
living good up in Georgia. I ain't
that's
even
what's
go
up.
count. And you know, everybody else got their community bathrooms. I got my.
You got your own, yeah.
You know, I'm in a semi-private, but I'm grateful.
I'm good.
I'm grateful. And I remember I was going upstairs to go take a nap after class, and I walked past a couple white girls. There's like 3 or 4 of them. They in a group, and they singing a Ray Sherman song, and nigga comes in the song, and they say it. So I turn around, I'm like, wow, like y'all bold.
Wow.
And you know, they look, and then they turn around and they walk, and they go to the elevator, and I hear the elevator open, and I hear him say, "Black bitch," and the elevator door shut. I take off, and
trying to
then
hit that bitch.
I get to the elevator, and I'm like, you know what? You are in Lowndes County, bro. You not in the South Side.
You ain't
can't-
finna get away with that.
And I'm not finna get put on papers here. So let me go to my room and chill.
Sleep it off.
And it was around the time the Kendrick thing happened.
Oh yeah.
So it was
You heard
real.
about that story?
It was very.
Yeah,
It was real. A lot
unfortunately.
of tension.
Yeah, that was right there at the high school, like 5 minutes from the college, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it was a lot of
It
racial
was that
tension
close?
at that
Ah.
point.
Yeah, and
Man.
it's like as soon as you get in
palpable.
as soon as you get into Valdosta, that's one of the first things you're gonna hear about because it's really bullshit.
Like we protested that shit, and they're still on their bull.
Oh, I got something else for you, KB, because
What's good?
so that YG song,
Which
fuck
one?
Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
If you ever paid attention to the whole song or the whole video or whatnot, in the beginning, it's like students talking or some people talking or whatnot. That's
BSU.
BSU.
They
We
was
had
on the news.
He came down there. and We had a protest,
They
but
was-
it wasn't really a protest. It was like everybody was in all black and nobody said nothing. It was a silent protest or something like that. They kick him out because
they kicked him out.
They kicked him out and then they had that little interview
They
outside.
stood on the flag,
Facts.
and they got put on the news after that. It was crazy, and that was. I had just got accepted in the VSU when all
At that
this is
time?
going on.
Sheesh,
So
yeah.
I'm like, it was like the white kids. They was like upset and they was going crazy too. That was around the time the Killer Clowns was going around too.
Yeah, that joint was
You know,
crazy.
it was a lot going on around that time. And I'm in high school. I ain't never been away from my mom, so I'm like, bro, like I'm finna go to this spot and I don't even know what's finna go on. But I came in. And like VSU, like they welcome you. Like once you open
yeah.
up to them, they really welcome you with
Yeah.
open arms because
They
you know,
fuck with
'cause especially when you join the org. Because when I joined the greatest org on camp, you know, Media Arts Geniuses Mag. You know, when I joined Mag, that really brought me out of my shell because Mag forces you to get out of your shell.
Facts.
But I really respected that, and I loved how Mag used to be when I was in there. Like
Hey, look, KB, them boy, the Mag,
Mag, some
pretty dope.
bad ones. They some bad ones.
they turned me away my first time. Well, really both times, but the first time was on some. I was like, I really was in there. I wanted to show them I could be a comedian. Had them in there dying, but they started asking me some questions about like the org. And the crazy part is, I really just kind of got out there and I just learned about who they were.
Yeah.
And all I saw was we want comedians. So I just went out there to go see what this was for. Went out for the little audition, interview, whatever. I didn't know they was gonna ask them questions.
Yeah.
I didn't know y'all had a whole website, nothing. So I'm like on some I really don't know. And they after the interview they was just like, bro, we wanted you on, but it was just
Like you ain't have it.
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
but
dang,
see,
I
that's
ain't know
and that's
it was
what
like
I
that.
respected about Mag so much because
Facts.
it was like, okay, like we have standards, and we're gonna stick to our standards, and
Yeah.
that was something that I really respected about it. And everything was always quality. It wasn't like you wasn't finna get some half done show. Like Mag
Yeah.
was really gonna like we went all out. Like
y'all
we put on the biggest event on campus.
EOG.
Everybody's at EOG. It don't matter what clique you with.
I only been to one. That's the crazy.
See, I've been to 3. I was into
But
it.
you in it. So I was
And that was an experience. Like because I won an award that year and I didn't expect that. I didn't know.
What was the award?
It was Miss Mag. It was my first year there and I was putting in work like
It's like a VSU BET Awards.
yeah, everybody gets jazzy and I started
I say
breaking
hip
out.
hop awards because I like the hip hop awards better because we did have ciphers and stuff.
Yeah.
Too. Like it was legit
But-
VSU hip hop
Ciphers?
awards.
What was it?
we
Dorm
had-
battles?
Like we had
Nah,
cyber.
it was like-
you know the BET Awards when they like go off and then whatever rapper they're honoring that year, like Eminem did it one year, Busta did it one year. They just
Yeah.
go and they do a cipher and then it'll be like hella like just legends and they'll be just
And
going,
it'd be hard
just
every time.
spitting, just spitting.
It'd be tough. Them
Queen
boys
Latifah
really be
did
like-
one.
That jump
Like
hard.
it be going crazy. So we be doing that. Well, I don't do it because I can't rap. But you know, they be doing that. And then I remembered I had stepped out the box that year, and I had did Mag the movie too. and I did my acting debut.
You know, I never
And
seen those. I seen the
crazy.
I seen
still
the
got
promo
video.
for it, but I've never seen it. But they used to do stuff like this
Like,
one
it's-
dude,
no.
Rod. His
It-
he was like one of the CEOs for it or whatnot. They used to do that.
He was
that
the
show.
president.
Yeah, the president. He used to do the For the Love of Rod. Was that
Oh
what it
yeah,
was?
for the love of ride.
They
Yeah,
did like one of
Like,
them reality TV shows, and it's hard, bro.
Yes,
like
like-
production tough.
and then
It
we
don't look
had-
like stuff thrown together. It was really hard.
We had a whole media team.
Facts.
We had an event coordinating committee. That was what I was in. Then we had the performers. So that would be like the singers, the rappers, the dancers. We had the artists, the people who could draw, and we had the photographers, the videographers. Like it was just so many
hard,
committees, and everybody was just putting out quality work, and it was a way to get your name out there. And now, like, it's so many influential people that are people who made it really big that were in MAG. Like now, like I don't know if anybody knows his. Well, I know y'all know who Chad Lawson is. Like
Facts.
everybody know who Chad Lawson is.
My boy be out here.
He was
flicking-
in MAG.
Flicking mulatto, light skinned Keisha.
Yeah,
He be flicking
like,
them up. Them
and he
pictures that they're
hard.
posting on their page.
Or Take 3.
He's him too. He's
KK.
taking pictures of them.
KK goes crazy.
They tough.
KK out here shooting Lil Baby.
On God.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
like,
them,
we
them
got-
boys be making moves from Valdosta for real.
And then Ryan with the Draco cuts. He's going
God.
crazy in the city right now.
Skrill, his Skrill Media.
Yeah.
he go crazy. My boy Antonio, Remarkable Media.
Yes, Remarkable Media.
That joke crazy.
And then it's like once you go to VSU and you graduate and you come back to the city, it's just like success just falls into your lap.
I'm
It
good.
might not happen instantly, but it happens.
It
Like
finds its
me,
way.
like it took 6 months. It took 6 months, and it hit me because I'm working this dead end job. I done graduated college. I done did 5 years of college, so I already feel like I'm behind. Now I'm at this dead
That
end
real
job.
life start kicking
Yeah,
in. That's how
like-
it transition.
I'm not in my career field. I'm living with my mama. Like I can't bring nobody home with me. I can't the homies can't come over either and chill. Like I don't like my mom's upstairs. Like nah. Like
nah,
nobody
bro.
comes over. Like I always gotta go to people's house
Yeah.
because like you can't come to my house. Like nah.
Gotta kick you somewhere.
Facts.
You know my dude's upstairs. You can't come.
I mean, she cool, but
So yeah.
yeah.
So it was an adjustment because I've been free for 5 years doing my own thing. I'm coming
Yeah.
in at 5 in the morning and
Now
going to
you
sleep,
gotta-
waking up at 3 in the afternoon, and
Gotta
it's
keep
cool.
that bit
Like,
contained
you know,
now, bro.
but now I gotta chill. Like I gotta chill because I'm at the crib, and I gotta be respectful. So it's a difference. So, but then after a while, it just fell in my lap. Like because, like I said, I moved back home before I
Yeah.
graduated.
Yeah.
So
Success, yeah.
during graduation, right after I posted my grad pics, my high school volleyball coach hits me up on Instagram, and he like, "Hey, you want to coach?" And I'm like,
Yeah. What you talking about? Nah.
yeah. So he like, okay, this how you got to do it. This what you gonna have to do. This where you got to go. This the application you got to put in. This gonna the process. I got certified for everything, and we started in July. But before we started, they was like, well, you gonna be in the building, so we might as well like just give you a position. So they put me in an entry level position, and I'm working with special needs kids, so
I
I'm
love
getting
it.
paid extra.
I love it. My brother has Down syndrome. I love my brother.
Oh,
He
yeah.
turns 25 May 15th.
My
Shout
boy.
out to you, my boy.
And you want to
Shout
know
out to
something?
you.
The people with Down syndrome be the most lovable,
God.
funniest people.
Hilarious.
Wait,
bro.
look, he had you dying at the boat party, huh?
Right, they're
Hilarious,
hilarious. I have a young lady
Hilarious.
in my class, and she has Down syndrome, and she is the funniest thing because she just says whatever pops in her mind.
Nah, that shit really be
Like-
on point. Like they be like the
Like
attention
she'll
to
get you
detail
a
be
check
real.
real quick.
What you say, KB?
Said the attention to detail be real. Like they be on point.
Oh
God,
yeah,
that dude.
they
Ain't
they
no
smart.
lies coming out
boy.
their mouth.
Justin don't forget. Like
Yes.
he don't forget. So look, let me go ahead and put this in there. So we're going off the real life stuff, right? So one thing, you know, that's pretty big in particular on these and these type of topics is relationships. But aside from just relationships, right? KB, let me. I really want to hear your opinion because you just bring so much perspective, or your energy just be so right when you have a topic that you want to talk about, right? So, I'm gonna mix it up in the relationship aspect and just be like, how do you feel? We're gonna just switch gears here since we in real life. You ever dated anybody with kids before?
Once.
How long was the relationship?
Hold on, I gotta really think about this.
Why you thinking about
I
that?
gotta think about the months when it started, when it ended. Give me a second.
You gotta dig deep in there and see you.
You gotta remember that. Well, so just the question I'm getting at though, like, is it versus dating somebody with no kids? And I know it's more difficult, of course, but how did you adjust to start dating somebody with kids?
It was a 7-month relationship. It was very interesting. I was real young at the time, so like I wasn't trying to trip out or anything like that. Plus, I understood what happened in her last relationship, so like I wasn't even.
You weren't tripping.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And I wasn't also trying to cause any drama or anything like that. So it's like, you know, everything was all good. Like I ain't trying to beef with your baby daddy. Like, I don't
need that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got time for that.
Was
But like I said, I don't know. Like I was there. Like I hung out with her when she was with her daughter. Like she had a daughter, and then like
was she bad? Like was the kid bad?
no,
Okay.
she was a baby though.
Oh,
Okay.
She was like,
oh, you mess with him fresh out the
no, sir.
I didn't know how old her kid was.
until I feel it.
Like that's
Cause
not
you know,
that's not
yeah.
something they always say right away.
Facts.
Yeah.
And
And
she's
I
on
mean,
me.
respect. Don't show your kids somebody very early.
Right.
You gotta make sure they around for a while. But that's still a courtesy. Like, tell me, please.
Let me know, because if you real and I'm out here.
Facts.
But keep going.
I mean, it was all cool. I mean, she was only a year older than me. Like I said, everything was cool.
Okay. Would you do it again?
I'm capable of doing it. I know I could, and it's not gonna really bother me. I don't want to,
Intentionally.
and yeah, intentionally. Like I said, it's not gonna really bother me. Like I'm not gonna just be like, oh no, you got kids. I'm not gonna talk to you. Goodbye.
Okay. I feel it.
But I always say, like, I do need to know how old your kids are because that is a factor.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
It's a
Because
factor.
I'm sorry. Like I don't care if you bad. I don't care if our first night we vibing. But if you tell me you got a kid, but if you tell me that motherfucker ain't even a year old yet, I'm not messing with you.
Right.
Like, now it's a factor. I don't even 5.
See,
Five. Yeah. The father or the mother is still involved, like heavy.
well, see, in my
There's a
situation,
chance y'all still dating.
in my situation, I mean, like when I really moved on when Kingsley was like, I want to say probably no, he was before he was 1, but I think the relationships that I got in after really didn't start getting serious until maybe he was 3 or 4. No, 3, yeah, because he's 4 now. So I can give it about 3. I don't have to wait till 5. Cricket, you ever dated somebody with kids?
Hell no.
Is yours a nah? I'm not doing it.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
not.
And I respect that now. Like for sure.
Listen.
Like
Me personally, I don't have children. And I'm in this selfish stage of my life right now because I don't have children. I have not stopped and made that commitment to have a child, and I'm not willing to do the things that you have to do and make the sacrifices that you have to make to have a child.
Respect.
So
yeah, absolutely. There's
I
nothing wrong
will
with that.
respectfully remove myself from the situation because it's gonna be times when I want to hang out and you like, well, I can't get a babysitter. That's gonna piss me off. But I can't be pissed off because then I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole now because I'm mad because you got a kid. Like fuck. Like why did you do that? Why did you have sex? Why did you have unprotected sex, man? Why did you have a child?
That's
Fuck.
funny.
I didn't do that. Why did you do it? Like, you know. So I'm in a selfish stage of my life, and I feel like it's more responsible of me to make sure that I'm not in anything with anybody because, respectfully, I want whoever has my children for them to be their only kids. I don't want. I mean, if I have stepkids,
Exactly.
eventually, that's cool. But I feel like I have to be older.
I was gonna say that,
Yeah,
but
I
I
was
didn't
gonna
want to say it.
Yeah,
Go
like
ahead. Nah, talk your shit. Say what
Because
you
I
wanna
saw
say.
that on Facebook and I was like, that's such a perfect quote. And I know if I say that, someone's gonna hate. But I'm like, I got
Like,
it
it's
from
no
a
shade.
female. Like I heard a female say, she was like, "There's nothing against y'all, but when I get into a relationship, I want to start a family together, and I want us to have kids together."
Yeah, because
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
want to have to go through that phase of we have to try to blend and we have to become new and do this new normal and be
Awkwardness.
uncomfortable around each other and learn our habits.
What
And
if our kids actually don't like each other?
Yeah, because and then I have a stepdad and he has a son, and him and my mom got together when I was really young, but
Facts.
it's not the best relationship, and me and his son didn't get along very well. So me like going through that, I'm like, I really don't even want to try to put my kids through some shit like that. Like, and I don't want to put myself in a situation where I have to choose between my kid and my relationship.
Oh, now that's where it comes into my situation because me, yes, I got a kid. Everybody know I got little Nemo. You know what I'm saying?
That man has your
KG.
face.
The real Nemo.
Yeah, that's
Your name is fucking.
You're Nemo Jr. That's big dog.
But now, like my kid with him, I mean, I don't care. Like me and his mother is not together. Anybody that I'm with, you're not coming before him. Like at the end of the day, I have to take care of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's mine. So whenever I get in relationships with people, and if they don't have no kids and I do, I let them know straight up, like, look, this. I don't
This
tell
what
them
it
about
is.
them whenever we're in the first like beginning talking stage.
Yeah.
Just because I want to peep your vibe first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to throw, I got a kid, and then you trying to force yourself to like me,
But-
and then you know what I'm saying? It's awkward. Tell them probably within like, if we ain't hung out yet in about a months tops, that's when I tell her, like, I got a
Yeah.
kid. You know what I'm saying? He this age. That's my bread and butter right there. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like-
That's me. I'm taking care of him. I'm never gonna put him. I'm never gonna put you before him.
Of course.
It's not gonna happen.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
If
like,
we got something that you trying to plan, and I'm like, well, hey, I got him this time. I'm not finna just be like, oh,
you
yeah,
better
well.
accommodate them.
Yeah, either
Okay.
we gonna bring him, or I'm a. If it gets too out, like if it's every time I'm planning something, and then you know what I'm saying it's like that, then I'll probably hit his mom up and be like, hey, I'm doing this time.
Yeah.
If she can work it in her schedule, yes. If she can't, I don't even go like, I just be like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chill, cool, whatever. That's how that relationship is between me and her. It's cool. We good. We locked in. Everything rocking that way. When it goes to relationships, I got to do that.
And see, that's another big change in life after college. Like,
Yeah.
in college you can date somebody and you don't care if they want kids or not. Like, you don't care. But now, we're here.
I care about that.
We're out of college now, and we're getting to this point now. Well, okay, I'm getting a
Hell
little.
no, you didn't care.
I sure did not.
What? I always cared.
Boy,
Man, I didn't give a fuck how
would-
old I was. I
listen,
was not trying to pump nothing out, bro. I was not ready.
It was just some relationships where it was just
Man.
like, I
Nah.
know this is not going anywhere, so
Yeah,
I
that's
really
what
don't
think
care
she
if you
meant.
want kids.
That's
or
what I
not.
think she meant. Like on some like
Like, this
we
is
not
just- it's a
dating
fling.
to talk about we having kids.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
all right. My
Like,
bad.
you're not, like, these were relationships like, I know you're not finna be my
Heard
wife,
that
so
wrong.
I don't care. I don't care if you want kids or not. But now at this age where we're settling down, where like, I'm getting older now, like I'm creeping up on 30, man.
God.
Ah,
I'll be 28 this year.
Shit, like I'm not even. I'm sorry to say, damn. I'm sorry. I'm finna be 25, and it's hitting me like, okay, like, all right, bro, like,
I got
you did
23
your,
months.
you did your, ooh. you did your shit. Like, you did your wild child stuff. Okay, like, now stop playing. Like, it's time to do some serious stuff. Like, stop playing. Like, I'm finna, next semester, it's gonna be my first semester teaching as a certified teacher.
Oh yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like-
Step it over real quick. You know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying?
Absolutely. Shout out to you.
Gotta give it up.
That's
Yes.
love. What grade?
It's gonna be high school, 9th through 12th.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Everybody keeps saying like, "Oh, that's crazy. You're crazy."
Man.
I love the high schoolers. I love the high
They're
schoolers
hilarious, man.
because they're hilarious. That's one.
Funny.
And
Nah.
they're loyal.
And in high school,
What?
to be real, high school is when you're your most real self.
Yeah.
Like
It's
I
like
believe
you're
that.
figuring
Yeah.
it out. Like
I
in
like
high
to be
school,
around people like that. Like
I started like I figured out who I was completely like coming out of college, but in high school, that's when I really started to explore it. Like, who am I? Like, what do I want to do?
And that's what I mean. You're in your rarest form.
Yeah, like
everything that you've done elementary school and middle school, when you get to like your sophomore year,
it's like you shed your skin. You're a different person.
I believe that.
Yeah.
That's accurate. Damn.
That's how I feel. When you're in high school, because, like I said, that sophomore junior year, it's like that's when you've probably hit around about what? But around that time, you should be what, 15, 16? Some people, because I was 17 when I graduated high school.
Oh yeah, 16 maybe.
So,
or at least during that year, the junior
year.
Yeah.
So it's like you're in that transition where it's like, okay, you got 2 more years left of high school. You know what I'm saying? Are you where you're at? You're still.
You know what sucked though? That's when I left Atlanta. I had left and moved back up to Pittsburgh, and I had to go to high school in the middle of high school, bro. Like that shit was not. It wasn't ideal at all. Like, but it's cool. I made the most of it. Life went on, and we went down the path that we went down. I met some cool ass people though. Friends I still talk to. We supposed to have a class reunion. I think we about to start talking about that.
Oh yeah.
You see, that's crazy.
I might go to that. 10 years.
My out of the friends that I left high school with, and the funny thing is, I had a group of friends that I had just started hanging out with senior year, and I rode the graduation with them. Left and I ain't talked to them since. I left and I rode with my people, they rode with their people, and we ain't spoke to each other since. And I really don't miss those friendships, like, because I realized that those weren't real. The ones that I still have from high school, those are the ones, like, I'm like, I really do. I really make sure I nurture. Like, my best friend, Destin, shout out to Steady Steppin'. Y'all go check him out, Steady Steppin' Podcast.
Thanks.
My homeboy, that's my boy. And he gave me my first 2 godchildren. Okay. And we've been friends since ninth grade. This is our 10 year friend out of 10 years.
For real.
This year.
That's lit.
We started being friends in 2012, freshman year, high school.
That's lit.
Me, him, and our homegirl Sarah.
Freshman year
of high school. We still friends. And me and Sid, we've been friends since 3rd grade.
See, I've been locked in with my homies for because I transferred
12.
Yeah.
I transferred to I moved to Macon. I moved to Macon in like either the end of 2009, beginning 2010, and that was like that was going in the second half of my sophomore year. So like the initial guys that I met are still the guys that I kick it with now. Like all my Larry, TJ, Kenny. My boy, damn, I'm tripping because them the 3 mainly. My boy Slushy, that was like the first. I rode the bus with him and Larry. Like I was on the bus. I was in the neighborhood with them, and I found out I had class with them. It was over with. Them boys would not let me be awkward at all. They was just like, "Nah, my boy, come on up here, come over here. We finna holler at you. We finna rock with you. What's up?"
But see, these people turn into family because it's funny because my best friend's older brother, I'm close with him too. Mm-hmm. He act just like he my brother. I go and they have family gatherings. I be there.
So you're supposed
like,
to do it.
Yeah, like Christmas, I be at the crib opening gifts with them. Like his sister's birthday party was last month
for Christmas.
Yeah, like we family. Like it's real deal family. Like, and we take care of each other. So like whenever they got money moves and they know I'm gonna hop on, they'll hit me up like, "Hey, bro, you want to do this?"
I'm still locked in from people that I grew up with in Texas. Like back, like you talking about you and Sid. Me and my boy Jay, 3rd grade. That's when I first met him. And every time when I go home to Texas, I don't care where I'm at. If I can find a way down to where I grew up at, I'm going down there. And he's the first person I'm hitting up. Like, hey, I'm coming out there, bro. What we doing? Like, what's going on?
That's how it is. Like Sid, like every year her birthday, it don't matter. Like, cause I remember back in high school, we would always go back to Arkansas for 4th of July. Mm-hmm. But her birthday is 4th of July. So I would always miss her birthday. So when it got time when I was old enough to make the decision to go or stay, I would alternate every year. Mm-hmm. So one year I go to Arkansas, next year I stay so I can do Sid stuff. And then when we got to college, it was like, fuck it, I'm going to see shit. Like, you know, like I might come after or I might come before, but I'm going to see a birthday. Like, I'm sorry. Like, like that, like I'm going. And the funny thing is, like, with that friendship, because her family treats me like family too.
Yeah.
Like, her mom come down and she put money in food in our fridge, and she put money in both our pockets. She take both of us out and pay for it. Right. She when we had that little prom type thing at VSU that one year, she bought my fit. like her uncle, her aunt, all of them, like they take care of me like I'm their child. So that friendship really opened me up to a lot of things that I had never seen. Like I started going places I've never been. I went to Miami for the first time with her.
Because like I said, y'all used to.
Yeah, we used to be everywhere. We used to be road running.
They used to be everywhere, bro.
Hey, I went to Miami for the first time with her. I went to Puerto Rico for the first time with her.
Puerto Rico?
Yes. I went to, where else we went? We went to the cabins for my birthday 2 years in a row.
That's what I'm trying to do this year.
Yeah, that shit lit. That shit's lit.
Where? Did you go to the ones in Tennessee?
Yeah, I went to Gatlinburg.
She did. Yeah, when I went to Tennessee, I ended up staying in the DoubleTree.
Yeah, we did.
That's what I did. We couldn't get no cabins. I waited too late.
Yeah.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, we booked them shits in August. And my birthday is in October, the end of October.
You a Scorpio, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Big Scorpio.
Big Scorpio gang.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Yeah. The greatest. You
listen to one of the best rappers. That's a Scorpio. Come on now.
Yeah.
You
got another Scorpio over there.
That's what I'm saying. Same one. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Future.
Yeah,
I couldn't see. Future's
is he really? That's crazy.
Future's a Scorpio. Hey. That's not a reflection on all of us. But I'm gonna say I'm an October Scorpio.
I'm a November Scorpio, but it's the end. It's like right before Sag.
So I'm at the end. So, I'm at the very beginning. I'm 2 days after the beginning.
See, you got it worse. You got everything like right.
Everybody
there.
be like, "You really a Libra?" I'm like, "Please don't ever curse like that, please." Stop it. I am a Scorpio.
Don't do it, my boy.
I'm like, y'all. Look, there's layers. Okay, like Shrek said, I have layers.
Absolutely.
And that goes back to the relationships thing. Like, the funny thing is, every relationship, somebody gets a different person. They don't get the same person every time. At least for me.
I said that last episode too.
Yeah.
I'm a completely different person. Because I like to take.
What? We was like on point with the last episode. Man. We didn't hit a lot of things.
Like, I like to take something from every relationship.
Okay, I was just gonna ask you that. Start right there.
Oh.
I don't like to be, because I don't want to make the same mistakes in the next one, and I don't want to have the same habits.
So, aside from like the serious note of it, we're gonna take it to like something. Just what's one thing, no matter what relationship you're in, you're gonna take out of that relationship. Me, my thing, I'm not afraid to say it because I done already said it. My thing is TV shows. If you put me on a good TV show, I'm sorry, I will take, unless it's something that really connected us. I'm not gonna take that TV show with like.
But see, look,
if it's something that's good and we watch together, that's what I'm taking to the next place.
Here's where the Scorpio comes in. I'm usually the one putting my significant other on stuff. Because me and Sid and all of us, we'll always discover some shit, some fire shit, and we'll watch it and finish it and do all that together. And then I'll start dating somebody, but bro, I really gotta put you on this.
Facts.
And then we'll watch it and they'll love it, and it'll be our thing when it comes back on, because the shows will be like off, and we'll binge watch like 2 seasons, so they'll catch up, and then we'll watch the new season together. And then 3 months later, somebody's crying and the other one's like, "Hey, stop texting me, leave me alone." We get to that point, and it's like, fuck. But then you get in another relationship, and then you're like, "Hey, babe, I really gotta put you on this show." And they be like, "Bro, you ain't shit. Like, you're not supposed to do that."
It ain't that deep for me then.
You don't have nothing that you kind of.
I mean, I'll take away all feedback.
Yeah, I do. Actually, like, every ex that I've had.
Well, I guess to have a real answer. Yeah, all feedback, but.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's what
you got the memories in your head.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's just I don't know why. Like,
do you delete pictures?
That
yes.
I do.
But it takes a while. Like I delete them
Why
when
do you
I'm
delete
over.
pictures?
I'm quick. I delete pictures.
I delete
what?
them when I'm over it.
Well, first off, for the obvious reason, for one.
Oh, because you be in a new relationship.
Oh yeah, that too.
Not even, I mean, not
That too.
even like how we was talking about it in the last episode where like you'll jump into something, but still,
Who the
even
fuck does that?
the next relationship, I'm like, no, I can't keep them pictures in my phone. I
Understandable. Yeah, I delete pictures. I'm just saying. I was just
Yeah.
asking.
Yeah, I can't do
Like
it.
I don't
It's
like.
not gonna happen.
I'll keep them.
Not hitting.
I'll keep them
Stop
when.
playing.
I'll keep them like when it's fresh. Like we might get back together. You never know. You know you in that phase where you holding out hope.
Yeah,
But
for me.
once I let it go and I'm like I'm over this person. I'm over it.
Because I'm
I
an
delete
Aries.
it.
Because I'm an Aries, I'm like that. Once I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck.
I really
anymore.
don't
yeah.
care.
Oh,
I
God.
don't care. Like it's over.
That shit's bad. And I'll be dead ass with it.
And then people be feeling bad for him, and I'm like, don't feel bad for her because but the thing is,
Yeah,
I'm
don't
a
feel
different
bad.
because I'm when I'm in a relationship, the person I'm with, I cater to my lady. That's just me. Like I don't know, it's just a natural thing. Like whoever I'm with, it's just princess.
Nah,
treatment.
facts. Cricket
Like-
do be- yeah.
Like I go all out. Like like right now, this motherfucker right now. This one got me. She got me. Every time I see her, I'm like, bro, here my wallet, bro. Come on. Like, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? But it
Better. Is
No.
better. Why is
That's
yours
funny.
not pulling, bro? Like you saw what I just did.
it's crazy.
Rotate it. There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's some cigar stuff right there.
But yeah,
Rotate
so
it, yeah.
whoever I'm with, they get they get the world basically.
Fact.
So so when we break up and people feel bad because I don't feel anything towards you anymore, I'm like, bro, don't feel bad. She had the world and she didn't want it.
That-
Like,
The breakup still hurts.
yeah, it does. Like,
That shit.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I had two relationships back to back.
Okay.
And it was like, and I shouldn't have did that. And that was during my toxic years. That was during my, you need to go to therapy, bro. Like it was during that time in college. Like, bro, come on. Like you really need to stop.
You need to go to therapy,
Yeah,
bro.
you need to stop. You need to evaluate your life, and you need to start making better decisions. Because
I feel like that in 23.
I was 22 at the time. I was 22. And I had gotten, well, it wasn't like a full on relationship. It was like a situationship. It was a situationship, and it was a very tumultuous situationship. It was secret at first, and then
That's how they always be.
and then it became very tumultuous, and it was very. It took.
Okay, hold on, because you said that twice. I understand you're a college graduate. I don't know what that word means. I'm gonna
It-
be
it
real
was-
with you. What does that mean?
It's like big. It's very open. Wide. Like
Okay,
it's big.
I
like,
tried to use context clues.
You
I
are
figured
a
that,
college grad, though.
but I'm not.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't no college grad. I mean, I'm not using that as no excuse. It's just a joke. But I already don't know what that word means.
Yeah, I mean,
I kind of tried to use context clues, but I had to make sure I knew what it meant. So I'm just gonna put myself out there. Sorry, you guys.
It's
Were you
cool.
on
It's
point
cool.
or were you off point?
I mean,
Were
it
you
takes a
on
big
point?
man to ask a question.
I wasn't that far off. I'm gonna say that.
All right.
Yeah,
But it takes a big man to ask a question.
facts. Cause fuck you. I don't know, bitch. I don't know.
Right.
I hate the fact that people will ridicule you for asking a question.
Like
Yeah.
no, like I feel like the most intelligent people ask questions because
Twitter
they need
is
to
terrible
think.
at
Like,
that.
come on, like
Yeah,
I
everybody's
thought-
cyber bullies nowadays. Y'all
Twitter
just
is
be talking
terrible.
shit. Look
You
at this-
mess around and say some shit on Twitter. Somebody ain't fucking with. Oh,
this
with.
dumbass
Yeah.
nigga, bro. You already know
But-
what's coming with it, bro.
That-
No, you
like-
be saying that shit though. The picture with the Crocs. Look at your dumb ass.
I don't hate Crocs. I don't hate anything
love
in
'em.
life, but it's just like I just know it's not for me. That's not my shoe.
But see, that's me with Converse. Hate them, and I'll die on that
can do a
hill.
good
They
job.
can't fit my feet.
They
They're
hurt.
not comfortable.
They hurt. They hurt so bad.
Flat out, they hurt. Yeah,
I can do a
they're
good
job,
not
too.
comfortable
You know
at
what
all.
I'm saying?
I got some for Christmas one year because I was trying to be a hype beast and be like everybody else. You go
Yeah.
through that phase in life. Come on, we
Still
all
there.
did
You
it
gotta
when we
do
were
it.
teenagers.
Still there.
Yeah.
So I bought. I got them for Christmas. Wore them twice. Hurt like hell. Gave them to the Salvation Army. Said, "Fuck them shoes, man." Another shoe I've never gotten into. Vans. Never had them.
Oh, I used to rock the shit out.
I
of
got
some
one
Vans.
pair and one pair only.
I
They
used to
nice
rock-
as fuck.
Never did it.
They was
But-
cold when they was new. They was so crisp.
I high school did this thing. You know, Wiz Khalifa had just came out, so he came out with that not just came out, but it really hit the scene.
Yeah.
And he came out with that song. He said, "Camo shorts go with anything I want to wear." We got on Facebook and we told everybody on this day. And this was just we doing this for our school. V-necks, camo shorts, and Vans. Bro, we had our school, the other school, another school doing it. Everybody posting pictures in camo shorts, V-necks, or whatever color that matched whatever Vans you had. And everybody was doing it, bro. It was crazy. We came into school and we like, yo, everybody really did it, bro. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah,
I think my boy Jesse started it. I ain't saying
but see,
that.
the
Like,
thing is,
crazy.
like, it was always crazy. Like when your school was the one to start a trend back in school.
I know that'd be hell.
'cause
Like it be
Lovejoy-
out here, yeah. Out here, I know it'd be
Boy.
crazy. Every
Lovejoy-
other school is doing that.
Lovejoy, we started the swoop list. So
Ah.
what they would do is they would go and they would get a list of all the swoops at the school, and then they posted it at the school on Monday morning before the bell rang. So we coming in.
In like the bathroom or like
No,
the bulletins or
they
some
they
shit.
putting them by the lockers, by the
Dang.
teachers. They putting them on teachers' doors. They putting them like you see it, like everybody sees it.
Jurassic
and
Park,
then
huh?
and then they took a picture of it, put it on Instagram, because this is back when all them exposed pages was popping
Oh,
out and
yeah.
stuff like that. So it's popping out, and everybody's seeing the swoop list, and the girls is dying. Like, am I gonna be on it? Like, and then the exposed page come out. Everybody news start dropping. We like, oh, it's the pervs, boy. They coming for you. If you did something, you gotta hope you're safe.
You getting got.
And then they did a teacher swoop list, and everybody in Clayco just hopped on the wave and started doing swoop lists. Lovejoy,
Damn.
and then Lovejoy Money's
A
meal
teacher
beef.
swoop this?
Lovejoy Money's meal beef was the best beef in Clayco. I don't care what nobody say. It always ended up getting rowdy, no matter what. Especially at the football games. At the football games, you expected there to be a fight.
See, I think we had fights at a lot of our games because
But
my
the
school
basketball
sucked.
games, boy, they
Our
got
basketball
it too.
team was lit too.
Like, and that was like we were rivals,
Fact.
and we made a YouTube video. Well, I wasn't in it because I wasn't in high school at the time, but
Yeah.
we still played it when I got there. I wasn't far behind. It was the Ain't No Money's Meal, and we made ours, and then they made a Lovejoy. This Ain't No Lovejoy. And we used to,
y'all going back-
like
y'all
we used
going
to, we
crazy.
used to go crazy. Like
Yeah.
it used to be, it was a real rivalry, and it made high school fun.
It was a lot of stuff that was going down and making, but I was still kind of new there, and I'm there my sophomore year, and rest of high school. I kicked it with. I had my crew, and it was like I just kicked it with them. I never really got in none of the school beefs until I seen whatever I seen at basketball games. That
See,
was it.
I was a freaking chameleon in high school. I meshed with everybody. But see, my thing was, I was really a popular loner for real in high school because I played sports.
Yeah.
I was in clubs. I had friends.
All I did was
I hung
basketball.
out.
Facts.
Well, football.
But-
and shit.
I said the
Like football,
weekends.
basketball.
Yeah, the weekends. I was like, that's me time. Like I see y'all all day, every day, from the time I wake up to the time I decide to go to sleep. We
Yeah.
are in constant communication. So the weekend, that's my time. So on Fridays, I didn't have volleyball practice. I didn't have volleyball games. And sometimes I would go to the football games. And then after the football games, I would go home. Or sometimes I would just stay home. And my sister would go out. She was the socialite in high school, She pretty girl, cheerleader. So she knew everybody. So she always out. And I'm like, well, I'm cool at the crib. I'm getting spoiled. Mama
Smoke got
buying
him
me
on
stuff. Mama buying me wings every Friday night when you leave.
Ah.
Like, you crazy. I'm
We
watching
eating good out here.
Treehouse Masters eating my damn 10-piece and you out partying.
Cozy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
Cozy.
that was my
So we got
time
to
by
load one of
myself.
them buttons with cozy hour, so stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
When you jumping in there, just drop that.
That was my me time. So I had friends and I did all of that, but weekends, that's me. That's all
Okay.
me. Leave me alone.
Where we at with it? It look like, well, I mean, we don't really hit everything for today's, topics, man. Good conversation. I really fuck with the flow of how you rock with us tonight.
Yes,
that was
sir.
cool.
Yes, sir.
Love, love,
Yeah.
love.
All love, all love.
Talked about all the relationships, that college versus real life. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure you understand which is which. You can't be trying to live off the same hype that you had in college if it didn't carry with you.
Like, please don't.
You know what I'm saying? Can't
It's
be doing
sad
that.
now.
It's
Come
weird
on.
energy.
I mean,
It's weird energy.
again, don't hate them. Don't harbor hate in your heart.
Nah, never,
You know,
never hate.
It's,
You
it's still love.
just weird.
Just let you know, it's a little creepy.
But you know, that's another one. My boy KB, we put a successful first guest episode up for the people. Let me give a round of applause for that real quick.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we love it. We love it. We love it. KB, what's up? Remarks on the show? What's going on? How you feel?
Everything went copacetic. We still got some stuff planned, and you know we gotta discuss that so we can drop y'all the news.
Oh, God.
Cricket,
Yes, sir.
love. You know, appreciate you for coming out. I know the drive was.
Yeah.
But we here. We made it through. It was a great conversation.
Great episode.
Yes,
Appreciate you coming through. And on that note, we love y'all. Hope y'all view. Keep buzzing on social media. And we'll see y'all next time.
50 listeners.
50 listeners, you
50
guys.
y'all.
That's
Let's
yeah.
do it.
We put that on there. 50 listeners. If y'all can do that from the first this first episode of our first official guest, that would be great. But 50 listeners will do a whole lot for us. Y'all just watch. But we need the support. We love the support that we're already getting. We love the love, and we're returning it back to y'all tenfold. So we out. Y'all have a good night.
Stay cozy.
Stay cozy. Stay safe. Stay dangerous out here.
Get your fitty, bitch. Get your fitty, nigga. 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 Get your fitty, bitch. I'm stacked your fitty, nigga. Get your fitty, bitch. I'm stacked your fitty, nigga. Get your fitty, bitch. I'm stacked your fitty, nigga. I'm stacked your fitty, bitch. I'm stacked your fitty, nigga. I'm stacked your fitty. The block, nigga. I gotta get my fitty. How it come? Evil thought up on the streets, licking bust.